whoa, 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 whoa. How you doing, Duff here? I got the Sherman. I got the Skydio. You're on the 360 camera. I got the seat. And I have another camera in my pocket. What do you think that all means? You'll find out in a couple minutes as we're heading to my local EUC drag strip. So did you hear the news? If you're a subscriber to my channel, you might have seen it because I put a little post on the community section of my YouTube channel. I got a warning and a community strike against my channel. Got the email this morning. First thing this morning I saw it. Wasn't very happy about it. It was from a video I did very early on in the pandemic. I was riding my KingSong 18XL around, and okay, this isn't the street I want. In that video, at the end of it, I had been forwarded some information regarding some best practices, regarding things you can do to help prevent the transmission of COVID. It was like a 4-minute audio clip I put at the end of it. And YouTube did not like the fact that I included that in that video way back when. And you guys can't see it. I can still see it, but it's going to be purged from YouTube in 7 days because it's heinous. So I mean, that video was a long time ago, so I didn't really remember all the information was in there. So I went back and I was able to still see it and still review what was in there. And basically, I think there was a total of 10 points that it was a woman that I guess was in the scientific community, and it was 10 points that were given as far as things you can do to reduce your probability of getting COVID. And it was all pretty much common sense things. I mean, there was nothing harmful. There was some stuff that later was proven to be probably not helpful, but it's certainly not harmful. Like one of the things they talk about is drinking hot beverages to kill any virus that's in your throat, gargling with antiseptic mouthwash, same reasons. But then there's other things like, you know, washing hands, cleaning surfaces, making sure your zinc levels are high, you know, normal things. And for whatever reason, it was enough to get me a community strike and a warning. And those of you that are not familiar with community strikes, the first one's a warning. Nothing really happens, but they just warn you. You're on thin ice. If it happens again, they suspend you, I believe, for a week. And I don't remember if it's the third or the fourth time, but they'll actually do a longer term suspension if they decide that something you do is offensive. So I was kind of upset about it. I submitted a appeal, and I said to them, hey, you know, this video was released in the beginning of COVID. No one knew tons about it back then, and of course over time recommendations and protocols have changed. But you know, this video is at the beginning. You know, I can't go. I'm not a time traveler. I don't know what's going to be the recommendations in the future. At that point in time, that was pretty solid advice. So I appealed it. I said, you know, I'd be happy to remove that part of the video, but I really don't think it's deserving of a community strike against my channel. So I submitted it. We'll see what happens. See if anything comes of it. I might just have to deal with a strike on my channel. I don't know if it's like speeding tickets where over time those strikes fall off and you're back to no strikes, but we will find out. Okay, so back to the reason that I'm here, and I'm all decked out in my gear. Got my Sherman, got my Skydio. I want to do a high-speed run here on this abandoned road. It's not abandoned. There's a couple of houses, very, very, very few. You may remember, I believe this is the same road that I did this on once before. Actually, I did it with my MSX as well. But on the pre-production Sherman that I had, I did a speed run, and I got up to 42.5 miles an hour on that pre-production Sherman, which is the fastest I've ever traveled on EUC. Now that was darkness spot speed, so that was actually probably a mile or two per hour faster than what it actually was, or slower. I'm sorry, the real speed was probably a little bit slower, but still, fastest I've ever gone in EUC. So I have my Sherman with the street tire. I want to see what we can do. As you can see, I have a nice straightaway here. I'm going to get my Skydio up in the air and get rolling. All right, well, I'm waiting for my beacon to update on my Skydio. I did update. Last time I used the Skydio was actually when I went in the swamp with Dan, and those of you that are regular viewers of my channel will remember that during that ride, the Skydio was acting all kinds of weird. There's one point where it just like flew way high. It wasn't tracking me right. I had to really fight it to get it back down. Since then, I have applied a software update, but I have not done any real-world flying since then, so we are going to be doing that now. We'll see how it does. I have darkness spot running here on my phone, which I'll be tracking my speed with, and we are syncing GPS on the Skydio. So as soon as it gets up in the air, we will get going. Okay, we're ready to fly. Okay, Skydio's up in the air. This direction is not going to be so good because we're going against the wind, so the Skydio is very far away again. What is it doing? Why is it back there? Freaking thing. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to have the wind to our back, and we're going to go. Let's see what we got going. 'Okay. I need to move that middle camera further down. Let's see what darkness spot said. See, I can't hear the beeps, which is not good. All right, darkness spot, that first run showed 36.3 miles an hour. Let's see what we can do this time. And a half. It's a little bumpy. The side of the road there is bumpy. I need to kind of stay more in the middle, I think. Battery on the Sherman is 92, 93%, so not 100%, but pretty darn close. Yeah, either side here gets real wavy if you stay near the side. I think I need to kind of go down the middle, more or less. When you hit those little ridges going at a high speed, it's not confidence inspiring, if you know what I mean. All right, here we go. I don't know, maybe I should sit down, right? That'd be really bad. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. First high-speed test on the road tire. I haven't heard any beeps yet, but that doesn't mean it's not beeping. I wouldn't be able to hear it if it was. Here's some of those bumps. Yeah, those do not feel good at speed, guys. Let's see what we got here. Still, I did not beat it there. Still shows 38.5 as my top speed. Okay, I put my the beacon for the Skydio 2 in my pocket just so my hands are free. I really want to try to push for 40 here this time. man, I wish this road wasn't so wavy. I think this is the one I did it on before, though. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. All right, we're gonna bend the legs a little bit more to absorb some more shock, hopefully. And here we go. Crouch down a little bit so I'm not such a sail. Whoa, 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 whoa. Speed wobbles. They're a thing. Remember Marty asked me several months ago, hey Duff, did you ever have to like try to ride out a high-speed speed wobble? I said, never really high speed. Right there. That was a high-speed speed wobble. Yeah. Whew. You just gotta take some deep breaths and just ride it out best you can. Because what happens is if you lock your legs in, a lot of times when you lock your legs in, then your whole body starts shaking with the wheel. But yeah, it didn't feel good. I doubt that I hit the speed either. Yes, yeah, I did not beat 38.5. The wobble started rather early, probably in part to these little undulations. I'm almost ready to go and try one of the other roads here, see if it's a little less wavy. This isn't fun. All right, I'm going to give this road one more shot. Yeah, see that bump there is terrible. Oh yeah, this road sucks for this. Those bumps are too dangerous. Okay, we're gonna land the Skydio. We're gonna get it over here, right in the middle of the road. Can you see it? All right, let's bring you down. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go to one of these other roads by here and see if we can have a better experience. That speed wobble, to be quite honest, was a little unnerving. I'm sure it was going well into the 30s when it started. Okay, put that in there. Don't let me forget to pick up my GoPro 7. It's sitting over there with on the ground for my flyby shots. Don't let me forget to get it, guys. You know, hitting those bumps while seated, that would have been a whole lot of suck. A whole lot. All right, so let's go scout some other straightaways here. See if we can find one that's a little less wavy. Okay, I've gone down 4 or 5 blocks in this street here. I just did a test run and I got the 38.6 on this one. The middle felt pretty straight, pretty flat. So I'm not going to give this a lot more shots. I don't really like pushing my luck if I don't have to. But let's see how we do here. And no power pads. Not that that's a good thing. Just good old-fashioned big feet. Not sure if I'm not sure. Not sure. Race ID 39.4. A little faster, 0.6 away. All right, we'll try one more. I really wish. Yeah, I know Mickey and other New York City drivers, guys that ride high speed, they have a Bluetooth speaker hooked to their phone right by their ear so they can hear beeps. I mean, if the wheel's beeping, I couldn't hear it. Now, at 39 miles an hour, it probably might start beeping in normal circumstances. So, I don't know, but we're gonna do it one more time. So this street is significantly better. So I have to remember 39th Avenue Northeast. That is the street to do speed runs on. Felt way, way flatter. Here we go. Should be my last run. I got to keep the camera more or less flat, otherwise it'll catch wind. All right, I might have done it there. I might have crossed 40. Let's see. I didn't. Wow. Still 39.4. Shit, really? That felt faster at the end. You son of a gun. Okay. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. So when I do these, I'm doing a real gradual acceleration. I'm not hitting it hard. So a side effect of that is I'm up at speed for a pretty long period of time, which may not be the best thing. All right. I leaned into it at the end. Felt like I hit that magical third gear at the end there. You know, the third gear where you're like, what the hell are you doing with your life? Yeah, that gear. That's the gear that I felt like I just hit. There we go. 42.9. That is a new darkness lock speed record on the Sherman with the street tire. I think before it was 42.8 or 42.6. It wasn't 42.9. So, man, we did it. Wow. Awesome. Aren't you guys excited? I'm just excited I didn't die. That's always something to get excited about, right? Not dying. All right, let me pick up my camera and my Skydio, and we can head back. I've said it before, you know, I do these speed runs once in a while just to prove to myself that I can do it, but I never come away from it with the desire to ride that speed on a regular basis. Yeah, 30s is fine, 40s just does not feel safe, guys. Does not.